Renegade Immortal Episode 161. In the previous episode, Wang Lin's determination reached its peak as he struck the demon drum 15 times. Shaking the heavens and completing his Tao heart, his unyielding will defied fate itself, forcing even the power of the heavens to take notice. Far across the universe, ancient cultivators and old monsters sensed something terrifying, a divine retribution descending upon the demon spirit land. As the blood-red clouds gathered and thunder rumbled across the sky, the heavens unleashed their wrath to erase Wang Lin's existence. At the end of the previous episode, Wang Lin stood firm beneath the storm, declaring that even if the heavens could destroy his body, they would never destroy his Tao heart. What will happen next? Stay tuned. And the story continues. The 100 fingers of death created a ray of death as they charged through the sky and collided with the red lightning. The impact was instantaneous and cataclysmic, filling the entire sky with a deafening roar, louder than any thunder ever heard. The heavens themselves seemed to tremble, quivering as if they might be flipped upside down. Each finger of death absorbed life force as it surged forward, converting it into sheer destruction. Despite the enormous power it had absorbed, the finger of death was still no match for the divine retribution lightning. The red lightning surged downward with unstoppable force, and the black light radiating from the fingers of death began to dissipate rapidly until it vanished completely. Yet, the red lightning, though slightly dimmer than before, still descended with terrifying intensity. Wang Lin stood tall, his hair flowing wildly in the wind, his gaze locked onto the red lightning. Unyielding, unbroken, with deliberate resolve, he decided to release all the life seals that had been protecting him, transforming them into more than 3,700 strands of slaughter energy. His right hand rose, gathering the energy, a swirling storm of killing power forming around him. The strands of slaughter energy erupted from his hand like a violent storm. Standing in the center of this maelstrom, Wang Lin's eyes radiated an unshakable killing intent. He shouted with authority, "Kill!" The slaughter energy condensed rapidly, converging from over 3,700 strands into a single, massive black dragon, a dragon forged entirely from slaughter energy. His eyes glowed crimson, filled with not only killing intent but also the heart of slaughter itself. This was the mark of a true genius, one who could defy the heavens themselves. Wang Lin's nature was unflinching. He would do whatever was necessary to survive, to defy the cosmos that sought to end him. The dragon seemed alive, embodying his determination to challenge the heavens. With a deafening roar, the dragon lunged at the red lightning, attempting to devour it. For a moment, even the divine retribution dimmed under the dragon's assault. Yet the red lightning was divine punishment, imbued with the very intent of the heavens. Though the dragon fought valiantly, it could not fully overpower it. The dragon collapsed, but its destruction caused the red lightning to shrink and dim even further. The echoes of the dragon's roar lingered in the sky as the lightning streaked forward, charging directly at Wang Lin. At that moment, his hair moved with a strange, unnatural wind, and a dark light appeared on his right index finger. "Demonic finger," he declared, as the red light in his eyes was replaced by a sinister, demonic gleam. All of the celestial spiritual energy in his body surged and transformed into demonic spiritual energy. The small hill of jades beneath his feet, once milky white, darkened as if black ink had been poured over it, turning entirely into demonic spiritual energy. The demonic finger he wielded now surpassed any he had ever created. Not even someone like Situ Nan could match its strength. This was because Wang Lin had not only converted his own celestial spiritual energy but also that of the countless celestial jades beneath him into an endless reservoir of demonic energy. The black light at the tip of his finger contained not only demonic spiritual energy but also his Tao. His defiance of the heavens, his attachment to Li Muan, his courage, and his unyielding determination cultivated from a mortal life full of trials and danger. With a movement that carried the weight of his will, Wang Lin's finger shot toward the red lightning. The collision of black and red turned the sky into a scene reminiscent of primordial chaos, the black representing his intent to defy the heavens, the red representing divine punishment. The impact shook the entire Sky Demon City violently, Explosions erupted from the ground as if countless bombs had gone off underground. The square collapsed completely, the surrounding stands crumbled, and people were sent flying in all directions. All demon generals quickly retreated to avoid being caught in the destruction. The commander-in-chief's expressions changed, and they too withdrew, except for the heaven commander-in-chief, closest to the chaos. He observed the scene, then reached into his bag of holding. Producing a jade bottle, he gave it a meaningful glance before tossing it toward Wang Lin and leaving. Above Wang Lin, the black and red energies clashed, fused, and neutralized one another, with the combined might of the restriction flag, the 100 fingers of death, over 3,700 slaughter dragons, and the demonic spiritual energy of the celestial jades. The red lightning was finally neutralized. The shaking stopped, and for a moment, the city seemed to regain a fragile calm. Yet the panic of the residents left a suffocating, tense atmosphere over Sky Demon City. Wang Lin, pale and serious, caught the jade bottle but did not consume its contents. He stared at the sky, knowing that this was unlikely to be the end of the heaven's wrath. Nearby, a young man on a boat watched with a grim expression. The red cloud above remained, calm yet heavy with invisible pressure. Alarmed, the young man teleported above the imperial city, feeling a numbing sense of dread from the divine retribution cloud. His right hand reached toward Wang Lin, intending to whisk him away, but he quickly realized he was powerless to move him under the divine retribution. Breathing deeply, the young man multiplied himself into 8, moving to the 8 surrounding cities and activating a powerful teleportation spell to evacuate the residents. A feat that required immense skill and secret techniques. Just as the evacuation finished, the sky darkened once more. The red cloud above Sky Demon City gathered with a sense of majesty. And the young man realized what was happening. The heaven's might has appeared. I wonder if the ancestors will appear, he murmured, landing on the ground with grim anticipation. Wang Lin remained standing amidst the shattered square, unyielding. The second punishment of the heavens was descending, the heaven's might. Unlike the previous divine retribution, this was absolute. When the heaven's might moved, everything crumbled, the sky changed color, and no creature could resist it. The massive red cloud descended slowly, each movement compressing the square with unimaginable force. Wang Lin felt as though millions of pounds pressed down on him. His body groaned under the crushing weight, reminiscent of his mortal trials under the soul-refining sect. The heaven's might continued its relentless descent, inch by inch, crushing palaces and buildings, reducing the imperial city to ruins, leaving only the demon drum standing. Even as the ground was pulverized beneath the divine force, bursts of anger surged from underground, reacting to the cataclysm above. In this episode, we saw Wang Lin facing the overwhelming power of the heaven's retribution. With the 100 fingers of death, over 3,700 strands of slaughter energy, and the demonic power he forged from celestial jades, he confronted the red lightning with unyielding determination. Wang Lin's courage, his heart of slaughter, and his will to defy the heavens allowed him to create the most powerful demonic finger he had ever wielded, temporarily neutralizing the divine retribution. Yet, the threat was far from over, as the heavens might began descending, crushing the imperial city with unstoppable force. Wang Lin's resolve was tested like never before, showing his relentless determination to survive and defy fate. What happens next? Stay tuned for the next episode of Renegade Immortal. If you enjoyed this episode or found it exciting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications for the latest episodes on Wang Lin's journey. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.